you visited Cyprus anytime soon, or you're visiting? Have you ever visited, or Greece?
So I haven't visited Greece or Cyprus as of yet, but it is literally one of my biggest dreams. I'm coming soon. Don't worry about that. I can't give a date, but I'm definitely going to be coming. I have to see where Yayambapu are from, where my family are from, and just to see where I'm from, my dad has always told me that when I go to Greece, I'm going to feel this feeling. It's like a special connection, right? Even though I've never been there, he says to me, it's going to feel like you're at home. So I can't wait to feel this feeling and go. I will be coming to Greece and Cyprus soon.
That's great. So let's get into Eurovision stuff, okay?
Good.
Tell me, how did you decide to go to Eurovision, and was it your idea? Did you find the appropriate song? Tell me a little about that.
Okay, so Eurovision is something that I love. I've loved it my whole life. I've been watching it ever since I can remember. My mum, my dad, Yayam, Bapu, we'd all sit around the TV and watch Eurovision. It was like a family gathering, And as a musician and someone that I was grateful enough to discover music when I was very little, when I was 5 years old, and I knew straight away this is something I wanted to do. So when I would watch the amazing stage productions and the beautiful music that comes out of so many different countries in Eurovision, I said to Yayambapu and to everyone, I want to do that one day. I would love to do that. It's a massive dream of mine. And, here we are in this position. I can't believe it. But, in terms of the song, my dad actually brought the idea to me about Eurovision, even though it's something I've always wanted to do anyway. And, I spoke to my team and, they sent me to SBS and to Blink TV that are organising Australia Decides here. And they heard my song that is coming out very, very, very shortly. And they loved it. And here we are. So now I'm a part of it. But it's just fantastic. I'm so excited.
Okay, that sounds great. Really great. Why did you decide to go with this specific song? Does it moves you? Does it create you any special feelings? Is there any connection with it?
Yep. Well, as you know, I'm a Greek Cypriot Australian, and I wanted to write something that had that Euro vibe mixed with Andrew, mixed with what I normally do. And, this song is something that really called out to me when I wrote it. And I even mentioned it to Mum and Dad, and they said the same thing to me. They said, oh, imagine if you got to perform this song at Eurovision, how amazing would that be? Yeah, the song kind of called out to me, and I just wanted to express something a little bit different than what I've released as of today, but also in that Euro world, with influence from around the world. That was my biggest goal. So I'm very excited with the song and where it's at now, and I can't wait for everyone to hear it.
What is the thing that you're gonna do in your country's finals that it's gonna be like the performance in Eurovision? I mean, is there anything, if there's gonna be anything similar, your performance in your country's final from the performance that you're gonna do in Eurovision, if you pass?
Well, of course, one thing I want to bring to both stages, if I'm grateful enough to get to the Eurovision stage, is to bring, pardon the pun, something electric to the stage, something energetic. I want to entertain people. I want to be myself. And I want to put a smile on people's faces. I want people to listen to the song and understand the meaning, and for them to relate the meaning to their life in their own way. So in terms of performance, I want there to be energy on the stage, and, it's a high energy song. So I really want to bring that through on my performance.
Have you decided with your team if you're going to have like dancers around you, or if you're going to be just yourself with the audience and this connection that's going to create?
Yes, there will be dancing. There will be dancers.
Ideas, I mean. Yeah.
Hey?
Are there ideas about the performance? How it's going to be staged?
Yes, there are definitely ideas. We've been going through choreography. I can't give away too much, but
it's can't tell much. But some small details, if you can.
Well, I'm mixing who I am as an artist and as a person with the feel of the song. As I mentioned, it's got to be energetic. It's going to be emotional too, as I'm someone that loves to convey emotion through my music and through my singing. So it's going to be a mixture of Andrew and all different things put together for one big performance. You know, I hope everyone at home loves it, and I hope everyone watching loves it around the world. So I'm super, super excited, Alex.
That's awesome. Imagine for a minute that there are no restrictions about Eurovisions, that you can do whatever you want. And what would be your ideal performance and stage presence for your song? Imagine just in your imagination, there is no restriction, there is nothing, you can do whatever you want.
What I want, if I could turn into the superhero Thor, that would be fantastic. Because you know, electricity, electrifying everything, that would be the greatest thing in the world. I don't know, maybe if electricity shoots out of my hands, that would be fantastic. I don't know if this is possible, maybe it could be. But yeah, dancers. You know, amazing light shows, electricity behind me, the amazing backdrop of lights and stuff like that, and the screens. That would be fantastic. And who knows, maybe I come out of the ground, you know, if there are no restrictions, come out of the ground maybe, and, you know, electricity, it'd be fantastic.
Restricted. You can come out from the ground. So I think you can stage your performance however you want on Eurovision. Some can. There are some restrictions, but I believe that coming out from the ground will be great. And you mentioned a lot of times about electricity and what connects you to that?
Well, the meaning of the song is like electrify is about, you know, meeting someone that makes you feel like you have this fantastic feeling going through your body, you know, like someone that makes you feel amazing, almost like it's electricity running through your body. So I just have a really strong liking to the imagery of electricity. You know, I find electricity and storms and lightning to be fascinating in general. You know, I'm one of those people that, you know, looks up at the sky and starts thinking a million things in my head, you know, looking at stars, looking at storms, like, wow, how is this possible? You know, what's going on? So I just find a big liking to it. And I love, you know, I love the imagery. I love the color blue. I'm a huge Marvel fan. I love Thor. And
I wanted to ask you. There's some kind of connection with Marvel to electricity for sure. And hearing you, I assume that you're a very free spirit, very, you know, that even if you could fly would be amazing.
Oh, yes.
Electricity through everything. What would be your lucky charm, as we say, that you would like to carry on stage, even if it's an item or if it's a person that you can bring on stage with you, back vocals, dancer, somebody that you, or somebody or something that you would carry with you on stage?
So my lucky something. Well, in terms of you know, walking onto the stage, I'd maybe say my earring. It's just something that comes with me everywhere. My earring might be a lucky charm.
Your Instagram everywhere.
Yes, always the earring, always. I love the earring. So maybe that's a bit of a lucky charm. Let's just say it's a lucky charm for now. Of course, a healthy set of vocal cords. Very important. You know, I want to sing the best that I can. So a healthy set of vocal cords. And then in terms of something external, I would say the support and love from my family, even though they might not be on the stage with me. Mentally, they're with me. So that'd be my lucky little charms.
So do you believe that one of your great assets is your appearance, your looks and everything? Of course, it's Eurovision, you understand. You understand.
Of course. Well, thank you. You know, the biggest thing is I just be myself. So if I ever get a compliment like that, I really appreciate that. So thank you. You know, I do like to train. I like to work out. I like to look after myself. It's, you know, I was never like that when I was younger. You know, when I was younger, I was a chubby boy and I ate too much of Yaya's food. And you know, that's like me. Whenever I take a trip to Yaya's house, I come home 3 or 4 kilos heavier. But yeah, you know, I've always, music really did start everything. And what I mean by that is I remember when I was younger and I said to myself, you know, I would like to maybe get fit and start working out, because I think that might help me with music and help my appearance, because image is important. You know, there's all different things that mold into the music industry. So I think that that's where it all ties in, you know. So I like to keep fit and I like to work out. It also helps me mentally. It's one of those things where I can just go and release and enjoy what's happening. And, you know, it's something that I find is a bit therapeutic for me. It's been many years. My maths isn't the greatest. I'm trying to do the maths in my head. But I would say when Helena Paparizou won, that is a really big standout moment for me. I was very young. That song gets played every single year in my playlist with my family gatherings. A very proud moment for me here in Australia, being a Greek Cypriot Australian. And that's something that really stuck out to me. I was watching Eurovision before, but I was obviously very young. So I think I was getting to an age when she won that I was starting to understand a bit more. And then that is really like the big moment that sticks out in my head for when it all really began with Eurovision and my love for Eurovision.
And I want you to tell me 5 things that Italy, it's well known in Australia.
Okay, well, we can't go past the food.
Yeah, of course.
The food is amazing. Okay, so I can name, you know, we've got pasta, pizza, of course, we've got everything, gelato. What else? Yeah, so food would probably be one of the biggest ones. Music too, right? Music is something that travels everywhere, especially with Eurovision. And now when we look at Maneskin last year, how massive they are now. Massive part of Australia.
That's great. It's everywhere.
Yes, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. I turn the radio on, I hear them. I'm proud of them. They've done so well. And honestly, their performance was something that is mesmerizing. They were absolutely fantastic.
Tell me, what's your favorite pizza flavor?
Pizza flavor. I would have to say in here will be meat lovers.
Meat lovers from Pizza Hut.
I not Pizza Hut, but like all pizza places, the one with everything on it, that's the one for me. The one with everything. I'm a big eater, very big eater, Alex. I eat a lot of food. That all comes from when I was young as well. I ate too much food. So the biggest pizza is my favorite one.
Have you heard about the Greek participation in Eurovision, Amanda? Do you have any messages from her, maybe for good luck or anything?
Well, I'm wishing her the best of luck, of course. You know, there's a lot of people supporting her. Eurovision is something where people come together and we support and we show love. And this is something that I've also received from the Greek and Cypriot community, which means the world to me. So I wish that to her 100-fold. I'll sing the beginning of my song for you, okay?
Oh, that's great. That's great. That's great.
Here we go. Whoa, oh, no one knows this feeling inside. Ain't no word that I can say. Yeah, you know that I waited all this time. My unexpected surprise. That's the intro.
Thank you so much for everything. You're great. I wish you the best of luck. And I hope that we'll see you in Torino this year.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
The best of luck about everything that you do with your music, with your life, and always be well.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Alex. That means a lot to me. Okay. Thank you so much for having me. Today was fantastic.
Have a nice day for you.
Yes, you too.